Factsverse presents Wife puts up sign after husband passes away and the local workers stop to honor him. We'd consider it an honor if you click that like button, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Charlie Pavaramo was a bartender. He spent his nights serving drinks and talking to his customers. During the day, he served drinks as well, but in a completely different kind of way. Charlie was a good Samaritan. For 8 years, he helped out local people during the hot summer months. It all started one day when a group of sanitation workers were outside his house working in the blistering heat. He says that these workers looked hot and dehydrated on that day. He decided that he'd try to help them. He went into his kitchen and grabbed a stack of plastic cups and a big jug of water. He wanted to make sure that everybody had enough to drink. The workers outside his home were extremely grateful to Charlie for bringing them those drinks. And it was then that he got an idea. He went to the store and bought ice and water bottles. He took his cooler up from his basement and he filled it for all of the workers. He let them know that he would make sure that there was always water available during the summer. Well, it wasn't long before word of Charlie's kindness had spread. Soon, it wasn't just sanitation workers who were getting water. DPW employees, police officers, firefighters, and construction workers also came to Charlie's cooler to get some liquid relief. Soon, Charlie started to put more than just water in his cooler as well. He started adding juice, sports drinks, and sandwiches. For 8 years, Charlie made sure that the cooler was full each day. One summer day, though, the cooler wasn't there. The workers weren't sure if Charlie was still around or if he just forgot about his tradition that had been going strong for 8 years. Charlie was married to his wife Velvet for 37 years. Sadly, though, she lost her husband 3 months before summer. He died of a heart attack. At the time, Velvet had a lot going on. She was grieving the loss of her husband and trying to get things in order. She completely forgot about the cooler. When the weather started heating up, she realized that her husband was not there to fill the cooler. She knew that he would have wanted the workers to get their drinks and sandwiches, so she decided to honor her husband's memory by leaving the cooler out for the workers again. This time, though, the cooler looked a bit different. Charlie's wife put up a sign after he passed only to have garbage men stop and reveal the truth about him. Velvet made a sign that she put next to the cooler so that the workers would be able to find out what happened to Charlie. The sign read, "In case you were unaware, my husband Charlie passed away March 10th at the age of 57. I will do my best to continue to provide bottled water." Velvet also added a stack of prayer cards from Charlie's funeral service. When the workers saw the cooler and the sign, their hearts broke. The man who had been selflessly helping them out for 8 years was gone. They decided to do something that would honor Charlie and thank Velvet for continuing her husband's work. One day, Velvet was in her house and she heard a trash truck pull up in front of the house. When she went out onto the porch, the truck stopped and several men got out of the back and stood in line, side by side. The driver got out of the truck and also stood with the men, and all at once they saluted Velvet. Next, one by one, they went over to her. They took Velvet's hand and gave her a hug. They told her how sorry they were for her loss, and they let her know how grateful they were to her husband. They also told her that it was amazing that she was keeping up her husband's tradition. It didn't take long before word spread about Charlie and his cooler. Soon, people all over the country started following his lead. There are coolers all over the United States for workers in the summer. On most of the coolers, there's a sign that reads, "Charlie's Coolers." Velvet couldn't be happier. She knows that Charlie's looking down on her and smiling because she kept his tradition alive. She says that she just wishes Charlie was alive to see people all over the country putting out coolers. Don't worry, Velvet. I'm pretty sure he knows. Subscribe for more.